People love to stay in someone's home for an intimate experience rather than an impersonal hotel. Never mind the cost differential. Plus, it encourages more people into the area. And as Airbnb hosts, we recommend restaurants and other local businesses to our guests. I'm talking about the small owner-occupied Airbnbs run mostly by retirees who just want to earn a few shekels to offset our already exorbitant taxes. And you've just done a reval, so I imagine that they're going to go up. There are Airbnbs that are non-owner occupied and have become money mills with no affinity to the community. They are the ones you should be going after, not the little guys. But Supervisor McKenna seemed fit to levy a ridiculous permit fee on everybody. And the way it was done leaves a lot to be desired. The rise in permit fee was tacked on at the end of a package of town fees that was voted on by the board without them knowing it was there. And Supervisor McKenna made up the number himself without any public input or input from the housing task force that was created to look at Airbnbs. The second such task force, since he ignored the recommendations of the first one and put a town board member in charge of the second one. This strikes me as not just a conflict of interest, but also a suspicious move on his part, as it seems he wants the task force to submit to his will. So he arbitrarily raises the permit fee and creates a task force that will do what he wants. I rent a room in my house and I make $250 a weekend. With a 20-week season, I make $5,000 if I'm lucky. My annual property and school taxes are $8,000. The IRS wants 20% of my Airbnb income, and now Woodstock wants almost 10%. Combined, that's practically a third of what I earn. When asked for the reason for the fee increase, Supervisor said it was going into the general fund. That is wrong. A permit fee has to be justified and shown to be spent on what is being permitted, not going into some sort of slush fund. This is only one example of the supervisor acting without regard to due process. The mishandling of the shady dump and the sexual abuse in the town police are other examples. Several of us small Airbnbers got together and sent a letter to the members of the town board. They did not even have the decency to acknowledge receipt of that letter and instead sent demand letters to everybody for the new permit fee. This is not a town board that cares about the people. Rather, it is a town board that bends to the will of the supervisor.